So check this out. What you're looking at in front of you is actually a new product from the folks over at eTrailer. They saw that there was a need for an affordable, high-capacity electric trailer tongue jack for A-frame style trailers. So they decided to make one themselves. And what you're looking at is not a licensed product, which means it's not a product that they simply found and slapped their name on. They developed this product, and it's specific to eTrailer. Not only is it a really, really great capacity, but it's at an incredible price for what you're getting. Let's talk about it. Hang tight. I'll be right back. Okay, so one thing that's really nice, and I don't know if I know of any other brands that do this, which is, it's kind of a small thing, but it's still a big thing. The fact that they actually include a really nice cover for your trailer tongue jack. This is one of those things that you should always put on one of these, mainly because this part right here can get sun beaten, it can look old after a while, and it's nice to know that there's a really, really nice looking cover that's included with this eTrailer tongue jack. This thing is rated to 5,000 pounds worth of lift capacity, which means it's really going to be suitable for even the heaviest of RVs or trailers. It fits all standard 2.5-inch openings for replacement tongue jacks, which is really nice, which means this is going to be a drop-in replacement to a lot of RVs that you're looking to upgrade, repair, replace the electric jack or no electric jack that came on your unit. Of course, if you've never had an electric jack on your unit, you're going to have to be sure that you have some 12-volt power source to be able to power this. Now, if we look at the front, you have a nice rubber cover to the LED light that's up here up front. Your raise and lower button also has a nice rubber cover around it as well. Really nice, tight, compact form factor. And boy, does it look a lot nicer than many of the OEM jacks that you see on the front of RVs. A lot of times it has a real kind of ugly looking plastic body to it. This one actually looks really, really nice. You have your bypass up here, or your backup system in the event that for some reason this isn't working, power goes out, your battery's dead. It has the 3-bolt pattern down here at the bottom, which is typically going to be compatible with almost all RVs or trailers that need this type of tongue jack. Okay, so we've unwrapped the foot so you can see what the base plate looks like as well. Let's talk about a few specs on this. First of all, 18-inch lift, 5,000 pound lift capacity, overall height 29.5 inches. The mounting plate height, which is this piece right here, is 8 7/8 inches. The foot plate diameter is 5.5 inches. The outer tube is 2.5 inches. The voltage on this is 12 volts, of course. It's designed for your traditional 12-volt system, and it has a limited lifetime warranty, which is also really nice. This is one of those components that, again, can typically get pretty expensive, especially if you're trying to move to one that has greater lift capacity. It has an automatic resetting 20-amp relay in it as well, so if there's an overload, short circuit, any of that stuff like that, it'll automatically reset itself, so there's no need to carry spare fuses or replacement parts with you. Again, this is an LED light up front, and if you're replacing an existing 12-volt tongue jack, this will simply swap those out with the same wiring, red for power, black for ground. Okay, so we now have this hooked up to one of our jump and carry battery booster boxes here, and we're just going to see how it sounds and how it looks whenever we get this thing powered up. So let's go ahead and turn power on to it. See, our LED light is already on, and that is very, very bright. And to raise and lower it, that is quiet. My goodness. I love that they put the specs right here as well. It says 5,000 pounds, retracted height 9 inches, extended height 31.5 inches, length to rise 18 inches plus 4.5, drop leg extension. And that is a great feature. So if you don't know what that is, and not all jacks have that, basically we can take that pin out of the bottom and the leg will drop down lower, so you don't have to raise it or lower it as far to be able to get everything off the ground. Basically, you can have this retracted up pretty far and drop that leg down, so it eliminates, you know, several inches of time that you would have to wait for this to either retract or extend. It's not terribly fast, but I didn't really expect it to be. It's actually it's a good speed. It's not like I said, it's not terribly fast, but it works well. This is pretty cool. We're definitely going to find a trailer to install this on. We currently have upgraded tongue jacks on everything. There is one that I probably should replace, and that is the one that we put on the small cargo trailer that we have. I swapped a bunch of these around, and I took off my super fast one off of that small cargo trailer because it didn't need one. and I threw it on my compact dump trailer, and the one that's on the cargo trailer now is just one of the extra ones I had laying around that's actually, I hate to say it, pretty junky. I actually took it off of the Surveyor. I really didn't care for it at all. We upgraded the one on the Surveyor, so this one will probably go on the small cargo trailer. But super cool that the folks over at eTrailer carry this. Again, 5,000 pound lift capacity, which absolutely makes this thing a beast, and it's definitely a great upgrade if you plan on doing some initial upgrades to your RV, especially if you got an RV that doesn't have a power front tongue jack. That's a really, really good reason to get something like this. And in most cases, you're only going to be putting maybe 500 to 1,000 pounds max on something like this, so having 5,000 pounds is definitely a good thing. That said, I will drop a link to this in the description of this video. I believe they also have like a 3,000 or 2,000, 2 or 3,000 pound version of this as well, so you can check it out. But in my opinion, I would just get the 5,000 pound version and be done with it. You know, this is one of those areas that being heavier duty than you need or having overkill is not a bad thing. And one other thing you can see attached here to the leg is actually the tool that you would use to manually crank this if in some event you lost power to it. Let's say your battery's dead and you have no ability to raise and lower it electronically. This is going to give you the ability to raise and lower it if you need to in a pinch. So really, really great upgrade at an affordable price. Again, I will drop a link to this in the description of this video if this is something you're interested in. Really cool that eTrailer's diving into some of these other areas and creating their own products that can really fit the need of folks who are looking for a high quality product at an affordable price with a lifetime warranty. Anyways, guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.